Hello everyone, my name is Michelle. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be cash stuffing $600. Let's get started. So I have my bank bag here that I have my money in. Within this money, I did find 2 star notes. That's why you see a bill here. A $20 star note as well as a $5 star note. But let's count this and then we can take out the star notes. So I have 100, 150. And then I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So 200, 150 and 200 is 350. So that's 350, 360, 370, 380, 390, 400, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 500, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 596, 597, 598, 599, $600. I didn't find any consecutive bills in this money like I did the last time I went to the bank. But I did find 2 star notes. So I have a $5 star note and a $20 star note. I have $20 to replace the $20 bill. But I don't have a $5 bill to replace this $5 bill. So what I think I'm going to do is just take $5 away from one of my categories. But there's a star note, there's a star here, and then there's a star here with this $20 note. And then on a $5 note, you'll see the same thing. There's a star at the top, right up here, and then there is a star here. So I'm going to add these 2 bills to my star note collection, but we'll do that last. So I really have $595 that I'm going to cash stuff instead of $600. I think what I've decided to do is just take the $5 from toiletries that I was going to put in toiletries. But let's get started. So let's start with my wallet. For my wallet, I'm adding $15, and I did that as 2 5s. And 5 1s, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, so that each one of my categories will be receiving $5. So let's get my categories from out of my wallet. So for myself and spending, I'm going to add a $5 bill. So I have 25 there. Gas is empty and that's fine. Groceries is empty and that's fine. We did grocery shop this week, but my son brought groceries for us this week. My coffee / eating out will be getting $5. And then my buffer / miscellaneous will get my 5 $1 bills. And it has $5 in it. So we should have $10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that is going to be it for my wallet for this week. And I'm going to go ahead and add everything back into my wallet. I don't add a lot of money to my wallet. I try not to spend too much money during the week, but I do like to treat myself out to coffee. Sometimes at my part-time job, we eat out or, you know, buy snacks or whatever. So, but I try not to add too much money to my wallet just because I have other expenses and other things that I need to put my money into. So let's start with our, where do we want to start? Let's start with our gray binder. Okay. So for Amazon and my Ring doorbell, we're going to add $5. And we now have 20, 25, 30, 35. We have $36, which is fine. That's good. For my buffer, I'm going to add $5. So we now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120, $121. For car maintenance and registration, we're going to add $15. So we need a 10 and a 5. So we now have 100, 200, 300, 100, 200, 300, and 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. We have $370. Take a sip of my water. I love ice water in the summertime. It's been really hot the past few days. Clothing is getting $5. So we now have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, $105 in clothing. Escrow and principal is getting $10. So we now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 205. $205. Home repairs is receiving $30. So we need a 20 and a 10. So we now have 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 410, 415, 420. $420. Great. I'm close to my goal. We are getting some repairs done to our fence, and I have a contractor to the fence in the backyard. I have a contractor that's going to help me in September, so I'm trying to reach $500 by September to be sure that I have enough money to pay the contractor and buy my supplies. New car is getting $10. So we now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110, 115. So we have $2,500 in the bank and $115 in cash. So we have $2,615 for new car. Office is receiving $5. So we have 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. We have $55 for office. Roof, a new roof for my house is receiving $5. So we have 10, 15, and 20. And I have some time to get this. I don't have to get it now. So that's why it's just been receiving $5 at a time. But I'll be able to build it up. Taxes, to pay the lady that does my taxes, I'm adding $5. And we are at $60, which is great for that. Okay, so takes care of that binder. Now let's do our small business binder. So Canva will be receiving $5. And we have $20, $25, $30, which is great. I did get the Canva Pro, so I need $120 by May of next year, which I'm on my way to that. So we have $30 there. Electronics is receiving $5, and I have $100, $105, $110. This is so I can buy myself a new camera because I really need a new camera. So we have $110, which is great. Post office box is receiving $5. So they're 10, 15, and 20. I got a post office box for my Etsy store. Supplies is receiving $5. So supplies now has 20, 25, 30, and 35, which is great. All right. And then we're not going to put anything in YouTube this time, but I can count what we have. We have $50, $100, $105, $110. All right. So that is going to be it for this binder. Now let's go into our pink binder. So debt is receiving $125. So we need 100, a 20, and a 5. $125. Okay. So debt now has 100, 200, 300, 350, 370, 390, 395, 400. So debt has $400. 1, 2, 3, 350, 370, 390. Debt has $400. My son's spending is receiving $20. So he now has 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. He has $49. Eating out is receiving $5. So eating out now has 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, $86. Gas and transportation is receiving $15. So we need a 10 and a 5. So we now have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85. We have $85 in gas and transportation. Groceries is receiving $50. And 2 20s and a 10. So we now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 120, 130, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. So we have $145. My son will buy groceries once a month, and then I take the money that's in this envelope and just fill in every week or every other week with additional items that we might need for food. So that's how we use this money. Household is getting $5. So we have 20, 30, 40, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, $71. $71. Lawn care is receiving $30. So we need a 20 and a 10. So lawn care now has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, and $75. Monthly bills is receiving $60. So we need a 50 and a 10. And we now have 100, 150, 170, 190, 100, 150, 170, 190, 200, 210, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43. So we have $243 in monthly bills. I'm not going to add anything to toiletries because I had that $5 star note and I need to pull $5 from someplace. So I'm just going to take it from toiletries. But I can count toiletries. And I did that because we don't really need anything right now from this category. So now we have 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63. We have $64, which is perfect. All right, and last is my savings binder. So my son's savings is receiving $25. So we need a 20 and a 5. So he now has 1,000 in the bank, 100, 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So $1,160. That's what he has. Emergency fund is receiving $5. So we have 300 in the bank, and then we have 20, 30, 40, 55. So we have 355. My mother is receiving $25. So a 20 and a 5. And she now has 100, 120, 140, 145, 150, $155, which is great. My retirement is receiving $25. My mother has $555 because I put $500 in the bank for her already. So she has $555. My retirement is receiving $25. So retirement now has 100, 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So retirement has 1,000 in the bank, so it has $1,160. My savings is receiving $5. And it has 300 in the bank, so, and it has 25 in cash, so a total of 325. Nothing for my $2 savings challenge. My $5 savings challenge is receiving $10, so two $5 bills. I have to color in two of my icons. I have to color in two of my icons for my $5 challenge. And I need two $5 bills. So the total that we have now is 100, 150, 100, 150, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200, 205, 210, 215, $220 in our $5 savings challenge. I didn't count my $2 savings challenge, but I will count that now. So I have 100, 110, 12, 14, 100, 110, 112, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. I have $124 in my $2 savings challenge. My $10 savings challenge is getting a $10 bill. I need one $10 bill, and I need to color in one of my icons. So now in my $10 savings challenge, I have 100, 200, 210, 220, 230, $240. For my $500 savings challenge, I'm adding $5. And now for my $500 savings challenge, I have 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 295, 300, 301, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have $305. So 1, 2, 250, 270, 290, 295, 300, $305. For Christmas, I'm adding $30. So I need a 20 and a 10. And I get to color in 2 of my trees. I'm almost finished with this. Each tree is worth $15. I'm on my last row of trees. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 more trees to go. 1, 2. So we have a 20 and a 10 for $30. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 50, 60. So I have 500 in the bank, 160 in cash. So I have a total of $660 so far, which is great. And last is birthdays/gifts. Well, actually, my star note to be last. Birthdays/gifts is getting $15. So I have 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. I have $45. Okay. And then last is going to be for my star notes. I think I might separate this money a little bit because I have a couple of bills that I just don't want to spend. But then I have my star notes. So I'm putting $25 in star notes today. I'm doing a star note for $20. And I'm also doing a star note for $5. So the amount I'm adding is 20. So 7 and 2 is 9, so that will make me have $95. And then add additional 5, I'll have $100 in bills that I don't want to spend. So let's count this up. We have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. We have $100. So I have star notes. Then like I have this old $10 bill from 2001, which isn't that old, but kind of old. It just looks a little different, you know, from the newer $10 bills. So I thought it would be cool to keep that. And then I have my $5 note. This one is from 1963 that I don't want to spend. And then everything else is star notes that I'm going to just hold on to for a while and figure out what I want to do with them. So that is it. That is how we distributed our $600. Take another sip of my water. I love my ice water in the summertime. And the reason I do have a fan where I'm filming, but I was afraid that the fan would make too much noise in the background, so I shut it off. It has been really warm the past couple of days, but it's been a great summer. I enjoy summer. I don't like when it gets too warm, but I feel like summer is just a great time of year. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you want to say hi to me, please leave it in the comments below. If you have any questions for me, you can ask me any questions that you need in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to try and answer them to the best that I can. I hope that when you're watching this video, you're having an amazing day. Give this video a like, share it, and with someone that you think may be interested in subscribing to my channel. Subscribe for more videos. I'm so happy with the number of subscribers that I have, and I hope to keep growing my channel. Again, thank you for joining me, and I will see you all soon with a new video. Bye, everyone.